So I'm going to convert this ER diagram into a relational SIMA. And so the first thing you want to do is locate the strong entities. And these are entities that are independent. So they don't need another entity to exist. Like, for example, we got this sales transaction down here. Well, without a transaction, we wouldn't have a customer, right? So in this ER diagram, we have three of them, which are product, sales transaction, and store. Okay, so these are our strong entities. So we go down to entity relation, and we pick this right here. Save changes. All right. So to start off with, let's do product. So where it says table up here, this is the entity. So product. And then for the primary key, PK, it's going to be the attributes that are underlined in the ER diagram, right? So this example, we got a product ID, right? And then with the next few rows, we do all the other entities connecting to this, or all the other attributes that are connecting to this entity. So we got product name and product price. So we are going to put product price. Get that out. ID. Okay. So we are going to put product price and product name. And since we got three different strong entities, we are going to make three different tables. All right. So we got the store. Yeah, that's good. No. Store. And for this primary key, we got store ID. And then we got zip store, or store zip. And that's all of them for that one. All right, just put this right here for now. And then we got one more. This one is sales transactions. And the primary key for this one is TID, right? And then the other attributes are TDate. Okay, so these are all our strong entities. So now the second step would be to do the same thing with the weak entities, right? So I'm just going to move these side by side so I can make the weak entities down here. All right, so let's just start from up here, region. Now these are entities that are reliant on another entity to exist. So we got primary key, region, ID, and then region name. Brilliant. All right, that's one. Okay, the second one, customer. Customer. And then for this one, we got customer ID, primary key, customer name, and then customer zip. Yeah. All right. And then we got the category one that we have to do. So let's do that real quick. Category. And if I'm not mistaken, category ID, yeah. Category ID. And then we got category name. Right? Yeah. All right, and we got one more. Let's see, reading, yeah, one more. And then our last independent, or not independent, dependent entity or weak entity would be vendor. Come on. Vendor. That make it look neat. Unique ID for that. The underlined one would be vendor ID. ID, and then we got vendor name, I do believe, yeah. All right. So for the weak entities, we are completely done here. Let's see if it'll let me, yeah, delete the row. No, don't delete the whole thing. I just want the row gone. So we're done, completely done with the weak entities, but we still have one more step with the strong entities, which is the foreign key. But before we do that, we got one more little table to make. Let me just clean this up. It's not letting me do. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some editing going on. All right, I try to make it nice and neat, but it is what it is. All right, so if you notice here, this relationship right here does have a attribute. So we are going to include this as well because well, it has an attribute. We need it in there to get all the data for this database. Let's go way down here so I can distinguish it. We got includes and then quality. Well, this is the wrong table. Yeah, this is the table we need because there is no primary key when it comes to this one. All right. So just maybe not do that. Okay, let's move these down here since we're done with them. All right. So now, for these strong attributes, we need to these strong attributes and the relationship need the foreign keys, right? That connect to each other. So, for example, the store, the foreign key for store would be region ID, and this is important to include because without the store, we wouldn't need the region for the store. Okay, so we got store, and we got region ID, FK, or foreign key, and then we don't need this row. All right, and then we do the same thing for these as well. So sales transactions, its foreign key will be the store ID since it connects with the store through a Minier one. Yeah, and then we also need the customer ID. So store ID, customer ID, and I should probably put form. Oh yeah, I can do it in this box. Okay. Okay. Oh god. FK. FK for foreign key. And then we got one more, which is the product. And this one's actually going to have two foreign keys, so we need to add extra row. Cool. All right. Took me long enough. So these are going to be vendor ID and category ID, respectively. All right. We got one more, which is the relationship, and this one is going to have two with the sales transaction primary key and the product primary key. So product ID and TID. All right. And we are just going to put FK next to them since it doesn't have that little column on the side. All right. So now it's a game of connect the dots, essentially. So what we need to do is it's sort of going to be in the same regions as this, but we need to match the dependent entities or the weak entities with the strong entities using the primary keys and foreign keys. So how we do that, let's do region and store, for example, right? So the region has a primary key of region ID, which is also the foreign key for the store. So we know that matches up, and since the store is a strong entity, this is where the arrow will start, and it will end in the region. Let's move this way over here, though, so we can have a little bit more space to do this. Where are the arrows again? I'm so tired. Oh, here we go. I'm stupid. Okay, perfect. Just like that. So we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so let's do left to right. So we got the sales transaction right here, and the foreign key for this is store ID, which is the primary key for store, and then customer ID. So let's use another arrow. Perfect. And then we're going to get the customer ID. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, customer ID, primary key. I don't know what that's pointing to. Perfect. right. And then we are going to do, let's not move the row, let's move the whole, let's not do that either. Let's move the whole entire thing. All right, so we got the includes, which is TID for the primary key. That's a foreign key for the relationship right here. And I spawned two of them. Okay, God. Perfect. Just like those. And then from there, we're going to do product ID, and we're going to put this right above it because it's the foreign key for the includes relation and the primary key for the product. Perfect. And then now we just got these two, which are easy because they both just only connect. Oh, that's useful. Did I just delete one? No, I did. Okay. Vendor, and then a category. It's like a big old game of connect the dots, computer science version. All right. Oh, I just noticed I did position those arrows wrong. Okay. The relationship has seniority over the strong entities. So we just need to reverse for both of them. I totally forgot about that. No, that one was good. Whoops. Perfect. Okay. So now we got bada bing and bada boom. All right. This is the relational sigma for this ER model. And it's how you do it. In summary, we got the strong entities and the primary keys. The strong entities are independent and they don't need another entity to exist. The primary key is the underlying entity in the ER diagram. The foreign key are the primary keys of the weak entities, and the weak entities are the entities that need another entity to exist. So like the product wouldn't have, you cannot have a product without a vendor, or a category for that product without the product, So yeah, let's see. Am I missing anything? Oh, yeah, this arrow needs to be flipped. Check. Yeah, that's perfect. I do believe. All right. It's my very, very crappy tutorial on how to convert this ER diagram into relation sigma.